Have you ever wondered why your cat goes completely crazy on some nights? They run through the whole apartment like they're out of their mind, for no apparent reason. Their pupils are huge, they meow loudly at nothing, and simply won't let you sleep. You might think they have excess energy or just their famous late-night Zoomies. But the truth is much more fascinating and has to do with the bright full moon in the sky. Today, we uncover the incredible secret of what the full moon really does to your cat. We take a deep look into the hidden, instinctive wilderness of your little house panther. It is no coincidence that they are so extremely restless exactly on these bright nights. Science has found amazing evidence of how the moon directly affects their body. And old myths also tell of magical energy gates that open wide in the moonlight. After this video, you will understand your cat's wild outbursts in a completely new way. And you will never be angry again when they keep you awake at 3 in the morning. Let's start with the pure, undeniable biology of your fascinating pet. Scientists have long known that the moon controls the massive tides of our oceans. It moves billions of tons of water solely through its invisible, magnetic gravitational pull. Your cat, just like you, consists largely of simple water. Their sensitive little body is extremely receptive to these subtle changes in gravity. During the full moon, the electromagnetic rhythm of our entire Earth changes measurably. For us humans, this is often barely noticeable. At most, we sleep a little more restlessly. But for the highly sensitive nervous system of your cat, it is like a loud, invisible alarm. Their senses are sharpened to an absolute maximum by these magnetic fluctuations. Every little noise in the apartment suddenly becomes deafeningly loud to them. Every slight breeze becomes a potential, invisible prey in the darkness. Their brain is literally flooded with an enormous amount of stimuli. That is the reason why they sometimes shoot through the house like a crazy pinball on these days. They simply have no other way to release this excess, cosmic energy in their small body. It is not a behavioral disorder, and certainly not malice towards you. It is a purely physiological reaction to the tremendous forces of our massive universe. On these nights, they are literally synchronized with the pulsating rhythm of nature. But that is only half the truth about the secret of the silver moonlight. Besides the magnetism, a massive hormonal change also happens in their body. The full moon reflects an extreme amount of sunlight back onto our otherwise dark Earth. This additional, bright light at night disrupts your cat's sensitive melatonin balance. Melatonin is the hormone that tells them when it's time to rest. When this hormone is missing, their body instinctively switches into ultimate hunting mode. You have to understand, deep down in their genes, they are still an African desert predator. For their wild ancestors, a bright full moon night was the absolute perfect time to hunt. You could see the prey much better, and the chances of success were extremely high. So if your indoor cat jumps onto the highest cabinet tonight and calls out loudly, then that is not nonsense, but the ancient call of their proud, wild ancestors. The moon awakens a primal instinct in them that has lain dormant deep in their DNA for millennia. For a few hours, they completely forget the soft carpet and the ready-made canned food. They become the wild, majestic hunter again, ruling majestically over the nocturnal world. That is why they jump at imaginary shadows or stare extremely intensely out the window. Their body urges them to go out and go on the great hunt in the silver light. And because they are locked inside, they have to discharge this tremendous energy right in the living room. It is fascinating to see how much nature is still alive in them. No matter how hard we try to raise them into a calm, civilized pet. Let's now switch from cool science to the fascinating world of the esoteric. In many ancient cultures, cats are considered magical creatures of the mystical moon goddess. The full moon is spiritually considered a time of massive, energetic cleansing and release. It is the time when hidden things come into the bright, relentless light. It is believed that cats can physically feel these opening energetic portals. When they stare into the room for seemingly no reason at the full moon and growl quietly to themselves. Then perhaps they see energies that are extremely condensed by this cosmic constellation. On these special nights, they act as your personal, highly vigilant protector. Their Zoomies could also be a way to chase negative, pent-up energies out of the house. They sprint from corner to corner to clear the energetic field of your apartment again. They transform the heavy, blocked energy through their extremely fast, explosive movements. Many owners report that the air in the house often feels refreshed after such an outburst. Whether you believe in biology or old esoteric wisdom doesn't really matter. The result always remains absolutely the same. Your cat is doing hard, invisible work. They process energies that are completely invisible and incomprehensible to us humans. And they take on all this tremendous stress without any hesitation whatsoever. They are the fine, sensitive barometer for everything that exists between heaven and earth. How often have you gotten out of bed annoyed when they go crazy again at night? How often have you scolded loudly and maybe even locked them out of the bedroom in anger? Think carefully about what they needed from you in that moment. Their little body was completely overloaded with alien, cosmic energies and ancient hunting instincts. They were confused by all these extremely strong impulses and didn't know what to do with them. They were perhaps just looking for some comfort and safety with you, their beloved pack. Or they wanted to protect you because they thought the shadows in the room were dangerous. And as humans, we often only react with impatience because we have to work the next day. We punish them for something they absolutely cannot control, because it is their true nature. That is an incredibly sad, emotional gap in our communication with these wonderful animals. Imagine waking up at night, your heart racing, and no one comforts you. That is exactly how your cat feels when you leave them alone on these intense full moon nights. They don't understand why you don't get up too and defend the territory together with them. They are so incredibly vulnerable in all their boundless wildness in that moment. And they rely on you to be their rock in this stormy, energetic surge. Let's stop punishing them for their deepest instincts and their nature. Let's finally start truly respecting this little, wild miracle in our living room. When the next full moon shines bright and they race down the hallway like crazy again, then please don't get angry. Just turn on a small lamp and sit with them. Speak to them in a quiet, extremely soothing voice and offer them a favorite toy. Help them to release this tremendous, pent-up energy in a positive and safe way. Show them, I am here, I understand you, you are absolutely safe with me. You will be amazed at how quickly they calm down when they feel you are not rejecting them. Tell us in the comments, does your cat always go completely crazy during the full moon too? Be sure to save this video so you know exactly what to do at the next full moon. And share it with all cat friends who get annoyed by their pets' nocturnal outbursts. We must begin to understand the hidden, instinctive world of our velvet paws much better. They are not little humans in fur coats, they are majestic, highly sensitive predators. And isn't that exactly why we love them from the absolute bottom of our hearts? Watch them very closely tonight when the silver moon shines through the window. They are a little, wild piece of the great universe, right here in your arms.